Stamford Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Stamford Bridge has fallen down. Sunderland, why? But again, good result because.
Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball! Chelsea lost to Sunderland at home at Stamford Bridge 2-1. Sunderland scored in the final 2 minutes of that game. Extra time, they scored that final goal to make it 2-1. Chelsea was trying to score after Ganacho gave them the lead in the first half. Sunderland equalized 94 minutes on the clock. They scored a game to win at Stamford Bridge. Now they are second on the table. Sunderland, can you believe that? Fantastic of football can pull up surprises. 4 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes on the clock. Ganacho has scored, and we are like, okay, Chelsea is going to run away with this one. But Sunderland, you could see why they are where they are on the table. They grind that result, they fight for themselves, and they got 2-1 win against Chelsea at the Bridge.
As predicted, rightly so, as predicted, Nonso.
Stamford Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Stamford Bridge has fallen down. Sunderland, why? But again, good result because I predicted Chelsea to win, based on how they be champions of the world. That hype, champions of the world, defending champions of Conference League, World Cup, World winners, World Cup winners, all those titles for nothing. How can you go against a Sunderland team and Sunderland bench gets more intent to win match past your bench? Like that's the quality. That's when I say quality on the bench. I'm not talking about world class players being on the bench, but players who are hungry to perform.
Because of they win this game.
No. See,
Thank you.
Make I tell you who they come out. They come out Isidore. They are sharp striker. For Tailu, I what's his name? Tabilu, help me pronounce his name. And Brian Bobby will chop bench for Ajax. We know Brian Bobby now. He's not a starter for any club he has been to. The time he started at Ajax. The time he was starting, they later put him for bench.
Okay, we coming down.
These are bench warmers, but when they came into the
coming down,
they showed that intent to go forward. I was watching the game where I called you on phone and told you, see, I might be coming late, maybe something might happen, I'll come late for this podcast. But again, that time I called you, I was seeing the game live, and Chelsea were 10 minutes, 15 minutes in front of Sunderland's box 18. And nothing to show for it. Again, our striker, Joao Pedro, zero shot of target. We're not going to talk about it.
Okay, John, if you look at this game in general, it's a disappointing result for Chelsea after the games they won back-to-back games they got won. Everybody is expecting Maresca to be challenging for the title because if City wins, Arsenal wins tomorrow, they are going to run away with the title or give them enough time. I think even Manchester United, they are winning. If they win, they are going to be above Chelsea. So, but what went wrong with Chelsea and Maresca?
First and foremost, I said that this was going to be a Sunderland win, even when nobody thought it was going to happen. It has happened now. Let's put that aside. Secondly, Sunderland have been a better side. Okay, it's one thing when you're winning games by the scruff of your neck, by lucky breaks here and there, and you think everything is fine. It's another thing when you are actually cognizant of the fact that look, our luck might soon run out. But clearly, Chelsea didn't know which one it was, and clearly in this encounter they started well, but the same thing we've seen in other games where you just wake up and you concede a couple of goals has happened again in this encounter. So I want to say first and foremost, kudos to the Sunderland side, totally underrated coming into this fixture, and they've gotten the 3 points. Maximum respect to them, maximum respect to the team, maximum respect to the manager, because they've earned it, they fought for it, they defended for it, and they attacked for it and got the 3 points. But where Chelsea got it wrong was in the selection. I remember I said it on this show, like we saw in Europe, when you want to play with this guy out of position, you put Joao Pedro in the 10 position and put someone else in the 9.
That's McGay up front now. McGay in front of goal, Joao Pedro behind him, Pedro Neto and Ganacho.
Yes, Ganacho's last
Pedro Neto with the assist for Ganacho's goal. Beautiful run to give him that pass. Wonderful run. Wonderful hold-up play for what's it called? McGee. Wonderful hold-up play for him. But he's not getting service with his front to goal. He was getting balls with his back to goal. So it's always like the hold-up play. And it wasn't working for him. Even the Pedro wasn't getting, I think, 2 touches in the positions box 18. 2 touches.
I don't even know the position for Pedro now. Behind the striker or in front of
behind the striker.
Behind the striker, yes.
Behind the striker, no performance. In front of goal, no performance, because
I disagree with you on that.
Behind the striker is when
I disagree with you on that.
When you say behind the striker, the time he did well behind the striker, was with
Delap
up front.
Delap is not
He also played as a striker.
Yeah.
And we said, okay, fine, he's coming into challenge.
In the position he played behind the striker without the lap available, he scored in that game. That's the first one. Secondly, you have to also look at the work rate of the guy in front of him, and the guy is supplying him the ball, because he will not supply himself.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Pedro played, he did not score. Gui played, he did not score. Garnacho scored, he started and scored in this game. 4 minutes, he has scored a nice goal. But I want to give credit to one person in Sunderland, Xhaka.
Thank you.
He came in from Bayer Leverkusen and they gave him the captain.
I have a bone to pick with him. Come on, pick the bone.
Pick the bone later on. Let them
No,
give him
pick
the
the
flowers.
bone first.
No, pick the bone
You know,
later
it
on.
could have been 3.
Pick the bone later on, please.
He won the league with Bayer Leverkusen, and he came to Sunderland. They made him captain, and since then he has marshaled that midfield, control that. I think that Asta actually missed him. If you ask me, Asta missed him.
The
But
is replaced and where?
yeah, he marshaled that midfield. Since he came into this team this season, he has marshaled that midfield well, control the midfield, control the tempo of every time Sunderland is playing. They control the thing. So kudos to him, and kudos to Sunderland's management.
Yes.
They can see, they
They
bought Traore, bought Xhaka in, bought a couple of players. I think Ronaldo.
Yes.
They left back from Atletico. They bought in quality players, and look at where they are. They are second on the table. Second, number
They
2.
want to win Premier League.
Number 2
They
on
want
the
to win
table.
Premier League.
Sunderland is number 2nd on the table. But let's see where they are going to. For Maresca, you need to go back to drawing board to see. Or you need to just have big squad, but it's not
It's not about. It's not about the
There's this run Xhaka made. I was like, just pass. Easy don't make the run with him. It was clear cut. He beats defender. The way Haaland take beats defender, I don't beat defender. He don't go one on one. Just pass. This guy they run from the other side. They don't mark you. You don't beat defender. They don't mark you. Just pass. Open net for the other guy. He still played it and missed it. I'm like, ha.
Well,
that was why I had it. But the rest of the game, it was fantastic.
They went to Stamford Bridge to beat Chelsea 2-1. Fantastic game for Sunderland. They are second on the table, as I already said. Let's see where they are going to finish. If they are going to be probably what they call them again, the underdog story. You know, Leicester did it like play. We are watching it. Leicester won the league like a magic. We are watching it play out on our own eyes that Leicester actually won the league that year. Let's see if Xhaka and Sunderland will do it. But for Chelsea, Maresca, you need to do something. They have the squad depth, but I can't see quality. I can't see quality
They have
in
quantity.
that.
They don't
Look
have
at
quality.
Arsenal for quality by quality. You understand what I'm saying? But Chelsea, Maresca need to do something, because Chelsea fans are impatient. They want to challenge for the league. So Maresca needs to start putting his acts together. If not, left side. But fantastic game for Sunderland. They went to Stamford Bridge and beat Chelsea 2-1. Wait, have you subscribed? Please subscribe to the channel. Now, as I'm talking to you, please subscribe to the channel. Remember to like, comment, and share this video.